Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another BTNeanderthal video. Today, we're going to be talking about the new BTDiablo event. That is the softcore ladder event that we're going to be starting. Nobody's done anything like this before that I know of. It's all going to be solo self-found and single player. And it starts on January 13th and 3 p.m. EST, and then ends after a 10-day period, being January 23rd, also at 3 p.m. So that's a Monday, so Friday through Monday. The rules here, you have to be streaming the whole time. If it was an online multiplayer mod, then I wouldn't have to have this. But because there's actually prizes involved, there's $500 worth of prizes for this event, sponsored by myself, S-Roy2, and then Barricade TTV. So much love to them and big shout out to them as well for hosting this. So as I said, you need to stream this. There also has to be some type of recording or verifiable video on demand or VOD. The timer, there needs to be a timer as well. It has to be running anytime you're playing / streaming. And then also you have to be playing in the ladder patch. There will be a little like charm in the inventory that'll show if you're on the right patch or not. And then just obviously there is no editing or importing of any game files allowed. And then you also need to be creating a character name that kind of signifies your username a little bit, or an abbreviation of it. For example, like we have BTN Beast, Necro Bio Boy, Magic Kex, something that just says your name so we can distinguish who it is on the leaderboards. You also have to make sure you can share your character file, and then every single day, every 24-hour period, take a screenshot so we can update the ladder leaderboard. There will be a leaderboard which I'll pull up here right now so you guys can actually see it. While that loads up for a second, we have players X is allowed, and then also dash reset offline maps is allowed, and then enable respec. So enable respec is not something typically allowed, but because this is a new game, it's definitely going to be challenging for a lot of people jumping into things that they're not used to. Enable respec is allowed. That's how I like to play single player anyways. So this is kind of like the leaderboards that we'll have similar to the what we're gonna have for the ladder. So, and then also any form of breaking terms of service is not allowed. It's pretty obvious. They're immediately disqualified for that. And then submit the completion for a challenge. As soon as you complete something, like, make sure you submit it in the Discord, and then also put a timestamp on so I can also like go on back and refer to it as well, because it's going to be a verification process to make sure that you can actually get your reward money, your prize money. So, and then also, if you do not want to compete for prizes but still want to show up on the ladder for fun, you can add NS for no stream at the end of your character name, and we'll still put you on there. Just make a screenshot every 24 hours to try to update that, and you can kind of compete with the people as well. But obviously, if you're not streaming, you can't compete for the $500 in prizes. So, and then there's some disqualifying exploits that are known, and this is just because there's some limitations to soft coding for modding in Diablo 2 Resurrected. So these disqualifying exploits are utilizing charms with more than half your inventory. So you're only allowed to use the bottom half or the top half. If I see more than that being utilized, then immediately disqualification, no questions asked at all. Yes, you can have some charms in your inventory when you are fooling around in town or something like that. I'm not too worried about that. It's more like you utilizing them to your advantage. And then the other thing is you need to only use a maximum of one unique charm at a time. So, for example, you can't have 2 Hellfire Torches, Geed's Fortune, or Annihilus's. Or Annihili? I don't know how you would say that. So selling, then buying back stacked currency from vendors. So there's this thing, if you play Diablo 2 for a while, you know that you can sell your Tome of Identify or Tome of Town Portal or keys to a vendor that don't normally sell it, and then get the full quantity back. That is banned and not allowed for this event. It's not allowed in my mod. You'll be immediately disqualified for currency. Let me clarify. You can use those things on the items you normally use them in, but for the new items that stack, such as Standard of Heroes, Hellfire Ash, essences, or runes, gems, all that stuff, you are not allowed to use that at all. Larzik socketing, amulets, rings, gloves, belts, or boots, also not allowed. And then using the reorganize function on your controller is that's also like not allowed, because what that can do is mess up some of the things in the inventory. So you're not allowed to do that as well. And then now down to the fun stuff finally. Just had to heavily moderate some of this stuff just because this is the first time anybody's done anything like this. So we have the challenges. Each one of these achievement challenges is going to get you $20. There's 10 of them, and we have the first to Insanity Bell, which is like your first to Hell Bell, first to complete the game. Then we have your Hellfire Torch, the first Uber, first to hit level 40 skill, let's say like Blizzard or something. First to hit, a level 40 skill also gets 20. And then first to 450 Magic Find. This one you can also use a Magic Find potion for, so you hit 300, then buy a Magic Find potion, and then you're good to go. This one, first to max out all of your shared stash tabs with gold. I don't care about your personal stash or your character or anything like that, just the shared stash tabs, just max those out. And then we have this fun challenge here, which is first 200 faster cast rate build to complete a full chaos run without dying. There is no seal pop allowed, and make sure that you make sure you kill every single monster. If you don't kill every single monster, then I can't count it. That's why I'm saying no seal pop. You do everything. So that one should be a fun challenge, should be interesting. It's mostly about getting 200 FCR done and being able to do something with it. Then these ones are kind of fun. We have first unique TC-87s, both armor and weapon, and we have a list of what those are right here, just in case you don't know what a TC-87 is. And then we have first Annie and first Zod. You can find or make one, and that's totally okay as well. Now, for the end of the event challenges, the first place winner, meaning the highest level of the event, again, that's gonna look something like this. We'll have, your characters on the ladder here, and the first 3 spots are gonna be getting prizes. So first place gets $80, second $60, third is $40, and then the highest sheet DPS also gets $30. So at the end of the event, whoever opens up their character screen and has the biggest damage, that is getting $30, as well as highest skill level. So like I said earlier, the first to level 40 skill level gets $20, but also the highest skill level at the very end of the game gets $30 here. Then we have at the end, for people that like to craft or just kind of get lucky with some drops maybe or something, the highest enhanced damage weapon also gets $30, and then the best crafted item also gets $30. Those honestly could be one and the same, depending on what you craft and all of that. So I will be the judge for all of that, so you'll either love me or hate me for being the judge on that one. But good luck, best of luck, guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this ladder, and if you do, please spread the word about this mod. Tell your friends about this event, and join up the Discord. My socials are right here, and there's an install guide, there's a download. I got my Twitter, Discord. The Discord is right here is what we're going to be using for all of the qualification stuff in order to get all the prizes. So much love, all of you guys. Best of luck, and I will see you on Friday. You're all beasts.